This is a serious street drug. It's on every damn corner.
Heroin and prescription drug abuse have reached crisis levels, taking nearly 1,000 lives last year alone in Western Massachusetts. Good evening and welcome to 22 News at 11. I'm Barry Krieger. Passionate residents spoke to state leaders tonight about the alarming number of overdoses. 22 News reporter Juliana Mazza found out why so many are struggling with addiction and don't recover.
This is a crisis. This is an emergency. It's an epidemic.
In 2013, there were 978 opioid overdose deaths in Massachusetts. That's a 46% jump from the previous year. Northampton resident Jennifer Corbin, who lost her daughter to a drug overdose, said there needs to be better options for long-term recovery.
People need help. It needs to be treated as a disease, as any other disease is treated. It can't be ignored. There's too many people dying.
State leaders agree. They heard from dozens of residents Thursday night in Greenfield to figure out what the state needs to do to stop the growing number of deaths from heroin and prescription drug overdoses.
Too many overdoses, too many deaths, especially just recently here in the Franklin County area, require us to pull together to really address this.
In just the first 40 days of this year in Franklin County specifically, there were 17 overdoses. 4 of them were deadly. A recovering addict told 22 News drug dependence can start with prescription pills, and when they become too expensive, heroin is cheap and too easy to find.
I'm an addict myself. The trigger's gonna be down the street. Me, myself, I don't want that no more. That's why I'm here, to keep learning.
In addition to more long-term recovery centers and beds, residents hope to see more police enforcing the law, taking drug dealers off the streets. In Greenfield, Juliana Mazza, 22 News.
Governor Charlie Baker's opioid task force hosted tonight's meeting at the GCC. They will present resident suggestions to the governor later this spring.